Yates of Indianola at 155 against Marcus Mangum of Waterloo East. Now Mangum on the right there has 26-1 record. Yates of Indianola is 30-1 coming into this match. The referee is Bill Roth. Roth, that's it, Bill Roth.
We should know that, shouldn't we?
That's right, we have him in collegiate matches this year. And
I walked by him and I said, "Hi, Mr. Roth," and he said, "That's right, Roth."
How about that? Well, at 1A, we have Greg Hansen of Avoca against Dan Kopriva of Traer, North Tama. And then at AA, Mike Bergen of Cresco, undefeated, against Mark McGrauth of Emmitsburg, who's also undefeated. That ought to be good. Here we are at 155. No score yet. Marcus Mangum of Waterloo East against Shane Yates of Indianola.
Well, speaking one more time of that AA, that Emmitsburg match then has a chance to put them up for the second place trophy. I think we had said Storm Lake was there for good. There's still a chance Emmitsburg can end up second in this state tournament.
They're used to finishing high places in the AA class. Emmitsburg. Marcus Mangum won a fall in the first round. He's now having to fight off a single leg of Yates.
Well, Yates just needs to finish this right here. He has the single leg up. All he needs is to stutter step, change his level a little bit, and dump him.
Is he in? No, not a takedown.
Both sides.
Yates had, in his first round match, one of the quickest pins of the tournament. 41-second pin against Kevin High of Waterloo Central. Then he won 2 decisions. Mangum won a fall against Wes Palmer of Marshalltown in his first match. Had to go into overtime against Leo Costello of Eldridge, North Scott, and then won on an injury default in his semifinal match. This is a 3A class, and between periods we'll show you the team standings at this level, the biggest schools. That's the end of the period. 2-minute first period, no score. Now you see West Des Moines Dowling lock this up easily, but Fort Dodge and Waterloo West haven't yet settled second place.
No, they haven't, because each have a wrestler left to wrestle.
Sit still.
And of course, if you win in the finals with a regular decision, it's 4 points. That would take Waterloo West to 76 points for second place. And the possibility of the Fort Dodge also will have something to say about that at heavyweight.
Well, as a matter of fact, West still has 2 wrestlers left.
So there's a lot of action left in AAA.
Second period, Yates started down.
You know, you may not think that after first place people care too much, but they really do. The difference between that second and third place trophy is big in the eyes of the wrestlers and coaches.
One, both sides.
And Yates is out, 1-0. 1-0 for the Indianola wrestler on the right. In the blue.
He's in on, almost got in on a single. That's good positioning by Mangum.
What?
Yates coach, Wes Creason. And Indianola. No score there on the edge of the mat.
Good shot. There's Wes Creason right there. Indianola, that was a good shot by Yates.
155 pounds. Oh, good double leg.
Talking about our freight trains right there. Great penetration. It was explosive. He hit the hips before Yates knew what was going on right there, and that's why he was able to turn that into 2.
I was beginning to wonder what he did on his feet. And all of a sudden, there he was.
1, 2, 3.
But Yates did get out. 2-2. With 57 seconds left in the first period. The only takedown is going to Mangum.
And that's quite a takedown.
Got to give him about 3 for that.
Boy, he hit him hard. Good penetration. Wasn't quite the same type of explosiveness right there. No. I think he decides when he wants to go.
Team championships have been decided. Lisbon.
Fix it. Fix it.
Lisbon has won the 1A, going away over Gilbertville and everybody else. At AA, Centerville has climbed to the top rung for the first time in the history of the wrestling program at that school. That was a little tougher. 100 and at AAA, it was West Des Moines Dowling.
Let's go. Keep working.
Who my
Keep working.
respected friend here, TJ, thinks is going to. There's 2 for Mangum. Makes it 4-2. Thinks is going to be named the top high school team in the country.
Well, I just really think they have a chance this year. I think that they're right up there right now, ranked in the top couple of 3.
Top man. Top man. In on
Look at
Here
that.
we go now.
Comes across, cuts across, lifts up, settles down, comes around for the 2 points. But going back to that, it just seems right. It just seems that the timing is right. If Dowling also goes ahead and wins the dual meet championship, which they are in for, we could be looking at the top-ranked high school in the nation. What an honor that would be.
Kopriva is leading Greg Hansen in 1A, 3-1. And they're
Let's go now. You down,
in the
son.
third period, just started the third period.
In on him.
And in 2A, it's 1-0 in favor of McGrauth of Emmitsburg over Bergen of Crestwood with about a minute and a half to go in the third period.
Gotta use that wrist
This is
button.
Yates
Let's
on
go.
top, but he has 2 points to make up.
Well, he's going after it right here. He's got the arm barred behind. He's got Mangum down flat. Now he lost the arm there, but he went to a near wrist right there. And he lost that. He's got to keep putting the pressure on.
Time is ticking away. It's a minute
go now.
to go. Bill Roach sends him out to the middle again. The difference here has been takedowns because Marcus Mangum has made 2.
In on him.
And Yates on top has scored only on escapes. He started this period on top. Now it's 5-2.
Both up. Hits the head here now.
Time's a 1 and out here. 40 seconds to go. Oh, Mangum overshot that time. Lost his position. And lost a takedown. 4-5.
With 35 seconds left on AA, Mike Bergen is leading Mike McGrauth 3-1. Bergen from Cresco over McGrauth from Emmitsburg, 3-1 with 30 seconds left.
This is still a match here because in 20 seconds, Yates could tie it. He needs a takedown to tie. But Mangum got one. No?
No, he didn't.
For stalling.
They called him for stalling,
Blocked it
probably
off.
out of the corner of his eye. He saw that he was going to get called for stalling,
Let's go.
and he shucked him by. That takedown did not count. It's still 6-4.
Even a penalty point would not be enough for Yates because he trails by 2. And that's it. The winner for East Waterloo High School is Marcus Mangum over Shane Yates of Indianola, 6-4.
Shake hands.
We've got a
Leave your
barn
leg there,
burner here,
please,
locked
guys.
hands.
Leave your leg there.
Makes the score 4-4 in the AA between Bergen and McGrath.
Mangum the winner for Waterloo East. Now we're going to go down to see that single A. We're going to take a look at single A between Greg Hansen and Dan Kopriva. We'll tell you a little bit also about the controversy at the AAA, at the AA mat, where Bergen and McGrath are apparently going into overtime because somebody
Locked hands
at the bell at the end.
Well, I believe the Emmitsburg man came up with a takedown late, and they gave him the 2 points right when time was running out. At the same time, he locked his hands
And lost a point.
and it's all tied up. Great action.
All right, here we are at 1A. Greg Hansen of Avoca against Dan Kopriva of Traer, North Tama. Neither one of these men has lost a match this year. We're in the first period of the overtime. They've gone into overtime, tied, and the takedown was made by Kopriva. And the escape makes it 2-1. In the blue, is Hansen, and in the red is Kopriva. Pardon me if I may be mispronouncing somebody's name. I could tell you that young Mr. Kopriva's ancestors back in Bohemia pronounced it Kopriva, but we change them over here, you know. 2-1. The leader is the Traer wrestler in red. He has his choice. Second period, he takes down at 1A. Mike Allen is the official. He likes to keep things moving. He doesn't let wrestlers stall or take cat naps.
He makes them get after it. It's good for the spectators. It's good for the wrestlers. Good wrestling.
1 minute periods, you know, in these overtime matches. We're in the second period and there are only about 38 seconds left. Now this isn't really doing Hansen any good. There's a warning on the bottom against Kopriva. The whistle, there are 22 seconds to go. Hansen on top. We would like to get it there. Oh, he locked up a cradle underneath. Now let's see. Can he do anything with this with 15 seconds to go? Got to make up his mind
whether he wants to do anything with it right there.
And he didn't. Well, we saw one of those going to move to plan B in a cradle, lose a young man a fall tonight.
For the state championship. We've got 2 overtime matches going on right now. Seems like we've had a lot of OTs tonight, Doug.
We have. There's the end of the second period, the 1 minute period. No score there, but Hansen rode the whole way out. And now he gets underneath. And if he's out, it's going to be 2-2. It is 2-2.
And over on double A, it's Mike Bergen leading 1-0 in the second period of overtime over Mark McGrauth from Evansburg.
Now here's the point at this match. I think Kopriva let Hansen go knowing that he has the criteria. He has a takedown.
He has to get the takedown. Right?
He has the takedown already. He scored it in the first period of the overtime. So if it ends 2-2, he wins. But he's in some hot water right now because Hansen was coming around. No, official says it's not going to work. It's a stalemate. 31 seconds to go. Kopriva is hoping to stay active here and protect that takedown, which is going to give him the title if it's a draw. There's a warning against Kopriva. It's now it no longer matters. It's now 3-2 in favor of Hansen. And now Kopriva has to take down to win.
They just gave 2.
A takedown for Hansen makes it 5-2, and he wins. And it turned completely around there. Greg Hansen of Avoha beat the North Tama wrestler 5-2 in overtime. Well, that was a shocker for Traer, North Tama. Let's go to 2A now. We had an overtime down here, too, between Bergen and McGrauth. And Bergen of Crestwood is leading 1-0 with 35 seconds to go. And he's on top against Emmetsburg's Mark McGrauth. Whew.
And they just don't quit. No let up here, no break.
And Escape ties this one.
Wow.
And then you get into really tough situations because 1-1 doesn't give you much criteria in the overtime to go by. Tough ride, though, by Bergen. He has to ride McGrauth out.
And he doesn't.
He couldn't do it. He's going to lose two here.
2 points.
A reversal by McGraw.
And it looks like Emmetsburg's going to go into second place.
That was a near fall. Was it a 2-point or a 3-point near fall? The match ends, and that one turned around in the last second.
Wow. It takes Emmetsburg to 62 points. Storm Lake with 60 and a half. Second and third place.
An overtime victory by Mark McGraw. All right, we're going to get the awards now at 145 pounds. And we'll start with the 1A class.
145-pound awards, Coach Brad Smith of Lisbon. Presenting the Class 1A 155-pound awards, Coach Patrick Scholler of Avoca Avoha. Sixth place, Russ Redlinger, Highland of Ainsworth, Riverside. Fifth place, Todd Meese, Edgewood, Colesburg. Fourth place, Brian Preston, New London. Third place, Carter Staber, Afton, East Union. Runner-up, Dan Kopriva, Traer, North Tama. And the 155 1A champion from Avoca Avoha, Greg Hansen.
Greg Hansen, an undefeated season. And the championship at 155. That's for the small schools. But he can walk down the main street. He's number one. Up on the stand come the double A's now.
Presenting Class 2A 155-pound awards, Coach Clint Young of Emmetsburg. Sixth place, Tom Moss, Dallas Center Grimes. Fifth place, Jeff Jens, Glenwood. Fourth place, Jamie Cummings, Mediapolis. Third place, Matt Niram, West Union, North Fayette. Runner-up, Mike Bergen, Cresco, Crestwood. And the 155 2A champion from Emmetsburg, Mark McGraw.
Undefeated year for him, too. Mark McGraw of Emmetsburg, given the award by his coach, Clint Young. He won his title in an overtime. And we have yet the AAA top six at 155 pounds. They're coming up on the stand next.
Presenting the Class 3A 155-pound awards, Coach Steve Knipp of Waterloo East. Sixth place, Rob Bleakley, Cedar Rapids Prairie. Fifth place, Kevin High, Waterloo Central. Fourth place, Leo Costello, Eldridge North Scott. Third place, Keith Trammell, Iowa City, City High. Runner-up, Shane Yates, Indianola. And the 3A 155-pound champion from Waterloo East, Marcus Mangum.
Hey, Marcus, the champion at 155. Now let's get floor reports. Here's Dean Borg.